Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Sanjay Mattu with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accuses Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu of joining hands with Congress to retain power. BJP appoints Rajnath Singh as President of Manifesto Committee for Lok Sabha polls. Arun Jaitley to head party's publicity wing. Government to soon make linking of driving license with Aadhaar mandatory, says Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajnath Rathore calls upon youth to fight menace of fake news on social media. Government allocates about 11,000 crore rupees to develop 40 satellite launch vehicles in next 4 years. Met Department warns people in Andaman and Nicobar of extreme weather as Cyclone Pabuk approaching the islands. And in sports, India enforce a follow-on Australia on rain-marred fourth day of the Sydney Cricket Test, lead by 316 runs. India beat Thailand 4-1 in the AFC Asian Cup football at Abu Dhabi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hit out at Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu for joining hands with the Congress and alleged that he has done so to retain power. Mr. Modi pointed out that former State Chief Minister N.T. Ramarao was a true icon of Telugu pride and he never forgave the Congress for betraying Telugu interests.
Telugu pride can only be restored when you put the interests of Andhra Pradesh above your political interest and lust for power. The Chief Minister is so fixated with the rise of his own son, he does not realize how his policies and corruption can lead to sunset of the state.
The Prime Minister was interacting with booth workers of the BJP from Anantapur, Kadapa, Kurnool, Narasaraopet and Tirupati parliamentary constituencies through video conferencing. Mr. Modi said it was NTR who led the Congress Mukt Bharat movement with the anti-Congress National Front, but it's sad that today his own son-in-law has bowed his head before the Congress. Mr. Modi said N.T. Ramarao's dream of a Swarna Andhra Pradesh will be realized when every citizen of the state enjoys fruits of development and not just one family. He said Swarna Andhra Pradesh will be scripted by the youth power of all Telugus. Referring to the Rafale deal, Mr. Modi said Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and Finance Minister Arun Jaitley have placed all the facts related to the country's security in Parliament. The Prime Minister said these leaders gave a detailed response to the lies on the deal and had placed facts before the people. The BJP has appointed a committee to prepare its manifesto for the upcoming general elections. Senior leader and Union Minister Rajnath Singh will be the president of the 20-member panel. A statement issued by the BJP this evening said, Union Ministers Arun Jaitley, Nirmala Sitharaman, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Piyush Goyal and Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi and former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan are among the members of the committee. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will head the Publicity Committee. IT and Communications Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad will be in charge of the Media Group Committee. Nitin Gadkari will head a committee which will reach out to social and voluntary organizations. Sushma Swaraj will head a group that will produce literature for the polls. The BJP today accused former UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav of shielding mining mafias during his rule. Reacting to CBI searches in connection with the illegal sand mining case, Party leader and State Minister Rajnath Singh told media persons in New Delhi that e-tender norms for mining were violated during the previous regime, and Akhilesh Yadav was the mining minister at the time. He said the former Chief Minister should answer questions on his relations with mining mafias accused in this case. Mr. Singh said the CBI should call Mr. Yadav for questioning in the matter. Yesterday, the CBI carried out searches at 12 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi in connection with the illegal sand mining case. The BJP today hit out at the CPIM-led Kerala government, alleging that the law and order situation in the state has collapsed. Briefing reporters in New Delhi, party leader Union Minister Smriti Irani said, law and order has deteriorated in such a way that neither the common man is secure nor are members of parliament. Mrs. Irani said the BJP condensed the dastardly attack on its former state unit chief V. Muralidharan's residence in Kerala. She said the party will give a befitting reply, staying within the ambit of the constitution. Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad has said the government will soon bring a law which will make it mandatory to link Aadhaar with driving licenses. Mr. Prasad was delivering the presidential address at the ongoing India Science Congress in Jalandhar yesterday. Explaining the need for the linkage, the minister said that at present, the guilty person who causes an accident flees the scene and gets a duplicate license, which helps him go scot-free. However, with the Aadhaar linkage, one can change his or her name, but cannot change his or her biometrics, neither iris nor fingerprints. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said over 122 crore Aadhaar numbers have been issued in the last 28 months, and 99% of the adult population of India stands covered. In a Facebook post, Mr. Jaitley said 90,000 crore rupees have been saved by the use of Aadhaar till March last year, and several duplicate, fake and non-existent beneficiaries have been eliminated. He stated that according to the World Bank Digital Dividend Report, India can save 77,000 crore rupees per year by using Aadhaar. The Finance Minister said Aadhaar is a game changer and the UPA remained half-hearted about Aadhaar because of its contradictions and indecision. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajnath Rathore has called upon the youth to fight the menace of fake news on social media. Colonel Rathore called on the youth to raise their voice on social media platforms to deal with the problem which poses challenges in real life. He was speaking at a function in New Delhi this evening. The minister said people are spreading fake news on Twitter and Facebook and use offensive language against those with a different political ideology, which must be curbed. Colonel Rathore called for self-regulation by social media platforms to deal with fake news.
इंटरनेट बना था एक फ्री वर्ल्ड के लिए. आज कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि वही फ्री विचारधारा हम सबको खाने के लिए वापस आ जाए. तो इसलिए the best option is self-regulation. Also, we have to be able to control and not participate in any news which we feel is fake news.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter @AIR News Alerts. The Indian Space Research Organisation, or ISRO Chairman K. Sivan has said that the Union Government has allocated about 11,000 crore rupees for the development of 40 satellite launch vehicles in the next 4 years. Dr. Sivan said that Chandrayaan mission will be launched within 3 months. It will land in one part of the moon which is still unexplored. He also said that the human space flight Gaganyaan is planned to be launched by 2022, the 75th anniversary of independence. He was delivering the graduation day lecture at St. Joseph's College in Trichy, Tamil Nadu. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that the textile sector should focus on improving quality and on tapping opportunities in global markets to increase India's share in exports. He was addressing a gathering after presenting awards at the National Conclave Accomplishment and Way Forward for the Textile Sector in New Delhi today. Mr. Naidu said this is the ideal time for the industry to discard outdated technology and modernize its machinery to be globally competitive. He stressed on the need for innovation and adoption of new technology in the sector.
The continued growth and global competitiveness of the textile industry can drive the economy to new heights. However, the sector needs to improve supply chains and internal systems, focus on research and development, cost optimization, etc., and scaling up to achieve greater competitiveness in global markets.
Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has hit back at Congress President Rahul Gandhi after he accused her of lying about procurement orders worth 1 lakh crore rupees for Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, or HAL. Ms. Sitharaman said Mr. Gandhi is misleading the country. In a tweet, Rahul Gandhi alleged that the Defence Minister lied in Parliament and demanded that she should either place the documents in support of her statement in the House or resign. In a counter-tweet, the Defence Minister gave details of contracts awarded to HAL since 2014 when the BJP came to power. Ms. Sitharaman said more than 49,000 crore rupees contract to HAL for supply of 83 light combat aircraft Tejas to the Indian Air Force was at the technical evaluation stage. In Karnataka, income tax raids on Kannada film industry producers and actors during the past 3 days has led to seizure of undisclosed assets worth 11 crore rupees, including cash and gold jewellery. More from our correspondent.
The searches have been successful in unearthing evidences of suppression of income from film production, distribution, exhibition, as well as unaccounted cash expenditure in film and theatre collection in cash. Evidence of unaccounted professional receipts by artists, cash investment in properties and jewelry through unaccounted income has also been found. The separation of income from sale of audio, digital and satellite rights, cash receipts from distributors has also been unearthed. The tax authority has said that it will share information on diversion of cash collected by theatres with other revenue and enforcement agencies. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
Odisha Agriculture Minister Pradeep Maharathi resigned today after he stoked a controversy for his remarks on the acquittal of the accused in a gang rape and murder case of 2011-12. Mr. Maharathi has sent his resignation letter to the Chief Minister's office. The India Meteorological Department, I&B, has warned people in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of extreme weather conditions as Cyclone Pabuk is approaching the islands. The I&B has urged people on the Andaman Islands to remain in safe places and suspend all fishing operations in the sea and in the southeast and east central Bay of Bengal. More from our correspondent.
Several parts of islands have been witnessing high wind and heavy rain since morning. 3 teams of NDRF have been deployed. A total of 3,136 tourists have been brought back from Swaraj and Shahid Deeps to Port Blair in DSS and private ships. No casualty has been reported so far. All educational institutions will be closed tomorrow. This is Mohsin from Port Blair for AR News.
A severe cold wave is sweeping Uttarakhand following snowfall in the upper reaches of Garhwal and Kumaon regions. The Met Department has warned of heavy snowfall in the upper reaches of the state during the next 12 hours. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Intermittent snowfall is continuing in Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri and Yamunotri. According to Met Department, sky will remain overcast for next 5 days in the state. During this period, Kumaon region will receive rain and snowfall at isolated places, whereas Haridwar and Udham Singh Nagar will experience fog and mist. Met Department has issued the warning of heavy snowfall at isolated places of Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag, Bageshwar and Pithoragarh district during next 12 hours. Hail is also likely to occur at isolated places of Tihri, Pauri, Haridwar, Nainital, Chamoli, Champawat and Udham Singh Nagar district. Sanjeev Sundrial, AIR News, Dehradun.
Shimla witnessed snowfall today the second time this season. The higher reaches received snow overnight, intensifying cold wave conditions in Himachal Pradesh. The Meteorological Department said the state capital witnessed snowfall for the first time this year, bringing cheer to tourists, hoteliers and horticulturists. The sky is still overcast, indicating it may snow again. North Central Railway has launched a mobile application to help people navigate through Prayagraj city during Kumbh Mela starting January 15. NCR PRO Amit Malviya said the Rail Kumbh Seva mobile app will also provide information regarding all the Mela special trains that will be run during the period. Additionally, the app will provide a link to the users to buy both unreserved and reserved train tickets. India made a thrilling start in the opening encounter at the AFC Asian Cup football campaign, defeating Thailand 4-1 at Abu Dhabi this evening. Indian captain Sunil Chhetri scored twice, while Anirudh Thapa and JJ were other scorers for India. This is India's 4th Asian Cup appearance, having last appeared in the 2011 edition of the tournament. In cricket, India bundled out Australia for 300 in the first innings and enforced a follow-on the 4th day of the Sydney Test today. Team India had made 622 for 7 after opting to bat. Australia was 6 for no loss, trailing by 316 runs when early tea was taken due to bad light. The match was later called off for the day as the situation remained the same, with Team India staying well on course to a historic first series win in Australia since they first toured the country in 1947-48. In the morning, the Aussies had resumed their first innings at the overnight score of 236 for 6 after the start of proceedings was delayed due to rain. And now to end this bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accuses Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu of joining hands with Congress to retain power. BJP appoints Rajnath Singh as President of Manifesto Committee for Lok Sabha polls, Arun Jaitley to head party's Publicity wing. Government to soon make linking of driving licence with Aadhaar mandatory, says Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. Information and Broadcasting Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore calls upon youth to fight menace of fake news on social media. Government allocates about 11,000 crore rupees to develop 40 satellite launch vehicles in next 4 years. Met Department warns people in Andaman and Nicobar of extreme weather as Cyclone Pabuk approaching the islands. India enforce a follow-on on Australia on rain-marred fourth day of Sydney Cricket Test, lead by 316 runs. And that is the end of this news bulletin.